Pastor Taiwo Odukoya was born on June 15, 1956 in Kaduna, Nigeria. He had his primary and secondary education at Baptist Primary School, Kigo Road, Kaduna, and St. Paul's College, now known as Kufina College, Wisasa, Zaria respectively, before proceeding to the University of Ibadan in 1976, where he obtained a degree in petroleum engineering in 1981. As a petroleum engineer, he started work at the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC, in April 1982 after the compulsory one-year National Youth Service Corps (NYSC) scheme, and served there until his voluntary retirement in January 1994 after his call to the ministry. In 1980, Odukoya met Bimbo Williams at the University of Ibadan, and the two struck a relationship that led to their marriage in 1984. The marriage produced 3 children: Jimmy Odukoya, Tolu Odukoya Ijagun, and Toby Odukoya. Sadly, on December 10, 2005, Bimbo Odukoya, along with 102 other people, died on the crashed Sosoliso Airlines Flight 1145. Bimbo Odukoya's messages have been well and widely received by many. Until her death, Pastor, Mrs. Bimbo Odukoya was the co-pastor of the Fountain of Life Church, situated in Lagos, Nigeria. She was the wife of Pastor Taiwo Odukoya, the senior pastor of the church, and their marriage is blessed with 3 wonderful children. She was the president of Single and Married Ministry, and the producers of the international weekly television program, Single and Married. The program is a favorite with many single men and women as well as married people because of the practical way in which issues relating to the family, marriage and relationships are handled. Her teachings laid great emphasis on holiness, character, and integrity. Testimonies still abound from singles on how single and married has helped them to make right choices, while married people also testify that Pastor Bimbo's teachings on the program healed their marriages. Pastor Bimbo Odukoya was also the chairperson of Discovery for Women, a ministry dedicated to challenging, motivating, and empowering women in their various roles as wives, mothers, and leaders. Over 5,000 women attended her quarterly Discovery for Women rallies. She was a national and international conference speaker, one of the most sought after at home and abroad. She ministered on practically every university and polytechnic campus in Nigeria before her call to glory. A prolific writer, author, and columnist, Pastor Bimbo Odukoya had regular columns in various international and national newspapers and magazines such as City People, This Day newspaper, Leadership and Lifestyle magazine, United Kingdom, amongst many others. She was also the author of the book, How to Choose a Life Partner, 165 Questions to Ask. As a sign of her acceptance, Pastor Bimbo Odukoya was one of the 3 people chosen, through a poll carried out by Samsung. Official sponsors of the 2004 Olympic Games, to represent Nigeria in carrying the Olympic torch in Athens, Greece at the 2004 Olympic Games. Pastor Beam, as she was fondly called, was regarded by many as a pastor, mother, confidant, encourager, role model, and mentor. She died in a plane crash of 2005. On January 5, 2010, 5 years later, Taiwo Odukoya got married again to Rosemary Samanjal Zulu from South Africa. The marriage produced 2 boys, Jomoloju Odukoya and Timalayan Odukoya. In November 2021, Pastor Odukoya lost his second wife to cancer. The pastor announced the death of his wife on November 9, saying that the South African battled cancer for the better part of 2 years. Until her death, Pastor, Mrs. Namti Odukoya was an educationist, life coach and writer. She is the Associate Senior Pastor of the Fountain of Life Church, Lagos, Nigeria, under the leadership of her husband, Pastor Taiwo Odukoya. Pastor Namti, as she is fondly called, is passionate about building wholesome and integrated family life with focus on raising godly, spiritual, and socially responsible children. She ministers hope and healing to women of different strata, singles, married, single parents, etc. She is the chairperson of Fountain Initiative for Social Development, a faith-based, non-profit organization committed to entrepreneurial development and empowerment of underprivileged individuals and communities across Nigeria. Pastor, Mrs. Namti Odukoya is the founder and chairman of Fundawazi Foundation, a non-profit organization committed to providing child-friendly resources and training to equip children and adults with a view to ensuring children's safety and well-being. She is the author of the fast-selling children's book, No. Don't Touch Me There, A Bully Is Not a Hero, Help. They are fighting again, and boys and girls are different but equal. These books empower children to confront any form of abuse or social ill. She lives in Lagos, Nigeria, with her husband and children. Pastor Taiwo and Bimbo Odukoya co-founded the Fountain of Life Church in 1992 with a stated vision to teach men and women the art of building successful relationships and the principles of leadership so they can be all they are created to be. The church has several missions in South Africa, the United Kingdom, the United States of America, Switzerland, Kenya, Central Africa Republic, Republic of Benin, Côte d'Ivoire, Republic of Benin and Togo. Pastor Odukoya proclaims a firm belief in the role of the church in the community and expresses it through several outreach projects including a hospital, an orphanage, a school for destitute children, a farm, a water project which provides boreholes at strategic locations for people who have no access to clean and portable water, and a skill acquisition and entrepreneurial institute for the less privileged. On April 19, 1997, Pastor Taiwo Odukoya set up Discovery for Men and Discovery for Women, non-denominational outreaches to men and women designed to help them maximize their potential. These outreaches reach out to hundreds of thousands of men and women annually through quarterly rallies, mentorship programs, and a vocational center to equip them with technical and practical life skills. Taiwo Odukoya is the senior pastor of the Fountain of Life Church, a ministry with a mission to provide a home for the lost, guide those in search of direction, purpose and calling, and raise a people who are committed to making a difference. Prior to going into full-time ministry, Pastor Taiwo Odukoya worked as a petroleum engineer with the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC, for 12 years. From its humble beginning in 1992, the Fountain of Life Church is today a network of ministries within Nigeria and abroad. He is the host of Discovery for Men, Discovery for Women, The Woman Leader, and Ruth and Boaz biannual meetings that reach out to thousands of men and women from all walks of life and denominations. His messages center on leadership development, as well as building successful relationships and enterprises. Pastor Taiwo is an avid believer in the role of the church in the socio-economic life of the nations, and this is clearly expressed in his various social initiatives of the Fountain of Life Church. Among them are Grace Springs Rehabilitation Home, the Hope Center, and the Borehole Project. An accomplished author, his books unleash your God-given potential, Created for Blessings, Limitless, Home Affairs, The Proof, Get All You Want, The Portrait of a Champion, 120 Days of Victory, 121 Days of Blessings, 125 Days of Favor, Glorious Legacy, The Life and Times of Bimbo Odukoya, Women Will Rule the World in Time, Where Has It Gone have gained a wide readership both locally and internationally.